All right, here's a look at my PBWorks page. I'll just kind of highlight some of the major things that I provide on my page for my students. The first page is the home page. This is the initial page that it goes to when they log on. Here I have a picture, kind of a title, and I give them some basic info of what they can find on the site. I tell them they can find assignments, handouts, other info using either the navigator on the side of the screen or the pages tab at the top of the screen. Let me just kind of show you where those items are. Here's the navigator tab on the side. So students can use this to check out assignments, which I'll just click on just to show you. They click on assignments and it takes them to this this nice little table here that PBWorks provides for you to put your assignments in. They can come to handouts. For handouts, I've kind of organized mine, and you could do this really any way you like, but I just do it basically by units of study. So we started off the year talking about notebook organization. I've added all of these documents for them, which help out with their organizing their notebooks. We started talking about the scientific method. You'll notice here I've got basically every handout they got for scientific method is up here. Matter in the environment, you'll notice here that I have Word documents as well as PDFs. The PDF files represent documents that I have scanned and emailed to myself using our printer. So students, I can include homework handouts as well in here, worksheets, that aren't necessarily in a Word document format that I've created. Some supplemental materials that may have come along with my textbook. I can just scan those and put them up here for my students. So you'll notice that pretty much everything is done, like I said, by unit of study, and that helps them kind of see what's going on there. I also include labs, which are basically larger projects, that we might do in science. Most of those are Word documents. PowerPoints. You can also load PowerPoints into PBWorks. I choose to do my PowerPoints on a separate page. You could definitely include them on the same page as the rest of your handouts if you wanted. However, I've just included every single PowerPoint that I use so students can use those to study or review at home. Lastly, I provide the syllabus up here too, so students can always refer to that on a separate page. But again, you can design this any way that you like. All right, let's just talk about the layout of PBWorks really quickly. If you click on Wiki, it just allows you to basically view and edit the specific page you're on. You can come up here and click on Pages and Files. This basically lists every single page that you have on your wiki, as well as all the documents which you've uploaded. On mine, you'll see there's about 73 things that have been uploaded. So this includes pages and files that you've created. You can manage these things from here. I really don't mess with this too much. You probably won't need to. Users, you click on Users. This should show everybody who has signed up to your PBWorks page. Okay, and then lastly, settings. And let's look at what some of the settings are that we can play with. You can change the title of your site. You could even give your site a description, which, as it says here, will be shown to the users before they log in. I don't particularly care to do that. You can set the time. It looks like my time is actually incorrect. It's actually 11:49 on Monday, so I'll go ahead and change that. And let's see here. Keyboard language, English, contact email, all that. You can save that. Also, what you've got over here on the side, which is kind of important, you can change the colors. You can give your space a logo. I think these access controls can be important. You can kind of play around with those and see what's going on in there. I think workspace security is probably the big one, where basically you would want your workspace to only be viewed by people that you invite. You want to let people request access to view the page. I don't let my users see who else is signed up, so I don't have this clicked. If you don't want students to comment, and you can't really moderate comments on PBWorks, if you don't want them to comment, you can just click that, and that will not allow them to comment. So you can just, I guess, judge that based on your class and how you think that they can handle that. Alright, so given the need for each of us to keep a PBWorks page for our students and parents to view, I thought it'd be a good idea to just show you a few basic things about PBWorks. So, let's start by talking about the front page. Okay, the front page is the first thing students will see. To edit any page, all you have to do, you'll see here that says View. In order to edit it, you have to click on Edit. So you click Edit, and as you do, it should take you to something that looks relatively the same, only you've got these kind of options here similar to what you might find on Microsoft Word. What you can do is just click down into the body of what you're working on, and you may just get rid of this stuff right here at the beginning of the page that says Welcome to PBWorks and all that. I mean, I don't think you really need that. However, one thing that is important is this PBWorks manual, and click the help link. At any time you can come up here to help and ask PBWorks questions and see, if there's something specific you want to learn how to do. Obviously there's some great information in there. Anyway, I'm going to hit backspace and erase all this stuff. Okay, now I'm going to personalize my page. This is just a training page that I've made, so I'll just call it STM training page. And there's some cool things I can do with the text here. I can basically change the font if I want to something that I like. Well, let's just say I want Georgia. I can change the size. Let's say I want it really big. I can change the 24-point font. I can make it a heading, which makes it even bigger. Okay. Now, let's say that I'm really interested in adding a picture to this page. Notice, if you look over here on the right, it says Insert Links. What we want is this part that says Images and Files. Click on that. If you come down here to the little blue link that says Upload Files, you can click on that, and it will allow you access to all the files that are on your computer. I'm going to come up here to my desktop where I think I have a picture of the STM logo, which I'll add onto this page. And let's see if I can find that logo. There it is. No, that's not it. There it is. Alright, my computer's lagging a bit because I'm taking this video as well, which is slowing it down, but I know that this is the image that I want. So I'll click on this image, and once I do that, it'll upload the file. Now what I have to do is make sure my cursor over here in the edit side of the page is where I want the picture to go. So I want the picture to be centered just below STM training page, so you can see my cursor is there. What I will do is now click on the logo, and there you go. My picture is now on the page. So I'm going to scroll down and just save that. Obviously you have to save all the changes that you make. Alright, so that's how you insert a picture into PBWorks, and you can do that on your front page or any other page for that matter. Now, let's talk about pages. Look over here to the navigator. This shows you all the pages that you have on your PBWorks page. These are the ones that come custom, or these are the default pages that are given to you when you sign up for a PBWorks education page. You get activity tracking, assignments, blank page, course, front page, meeting agenda, sidebar, and syllabus. And you're not stuck with those. Some of them you can't get rid of, but come up here to these top tabs. We have Wiki, Pages, Files, Users, and Settings. We want to come up here to Pages and Files. This will show you all the files that you've downloaded, as well as all the pages you have. Notice the logo that I downloaded, it's now here. Meeting agenda. I don't want this page because I'm never going to use that. So I'm just going to click it and hit delete, and that should get rid of it. It'll ask me if I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. Blank page I'm going to get rid of because I can make pages as much as I want as I go. So let's just get rid of that. Assignments. This is a good one. Let's go to assignments. This is one that we may want to use. So Let's go to, let's just click on that. All right. So like I said, PBWorks has created this nice little table for you to include your assignments into. All you have to do to edit it is just click on edit, and you can edit anything about it. You can edit what it says here, there, anywhere. I edited this out because you know, I don't know, sometimes that's not always the case for me, but anyway, you can just edit out the stuff they've already written, and you can just start by, you know, typing in your assignments in here. At least that's what I do. Some people may use something other than that. I really choose not to. Let's see here. What I just did not work, so I'm going to click this little button to undo what I did. Okay. So that's not really doing what I want it to do. Anyway, I'll just delete out of all this stuff just to get rid of it. Once you get rid of all that, then you can just add whatever it is that you want. Also notice over here where it says topics and notes, you might, you know, I don't know what kind of notes you would add or what kind of notes you would put. I do, however, put a topic next to each of my homework assignments. So, for example, I might say 9:15, we're working on matter, and I'll put matter, and then I'll put the homework, you know, page 95, 1 through 5. And obviously when I'm done, I go down always and I save. Clearly you want to put graded assignments in red, as that's the new requirement. Alright, so let's go back to pages and files, and let's talk about how you can add a page where maybe you can keep some of the things that you pass out in class. So let's say I want to go to a new page. I want to create a new page. You know, I like the pages I've got, but I want a new one. So I'll say create a page, and it'll ask me to name my page. I'm going to name this page handouts. Again, whatever you choose, I'm sure will be fine. Page content, let's make it blank. Put this page in a folder. I haven't really used any folders on my workspace. You could organize things using folders as well. But I'm going to call this handouts. So I go to create page. My students know that when they go to handouts, this is the spot, this is an area where they can get anything that they've been handed out in class. So if they lose something, they can print it out from here. If they want to see in an organized manner the order that things have been given out in class, they can check it out here. Let's go to edit. Okay. So here what I like to do, again, you can do whatever works best for you, but I just generally make little headings. Like say for right now, we're covering matter in class. I might make a little matter heading, and then basically what I'm going to do from here on out is insert links. So I might go down here to images and files, because what I want to do is insert files. Click on upload files. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is go to the files on my computer where I keep all my matter stuff for science. So I keep all that on my computer in a folder that I call STMS, and then in 6th Science under Matter and Environment, and let's just say particularly that I want to add the Atomic Creation Project. Now I've added up pretty much all of this stuff except for my quizzes, so all of my students can find everything that I've created for this whole unit. They can find on PBWorks. So if I want to add Atom Creation Project, it's much like adding a picture. I just upload the file, and then I make sure that my cursor is in the right spot where I want the file to be on my page, and then I just click on the file. As you can see it over here, click on it, there it is. Now students, once I save it, students can download that file and print it out if they want. They can view it, whatever they'd like. So hit save there. Now it's saved in there. So just to kind of recap the things that we've gone over so far. Really what I've shown you how to do is how to manage the pages and files that you keep on your PBWorks. You can view the front of your PBWorks by clicking on Wiki. It'll take you to your front page. See, we added the picture, we added the name. If you look over to the navigator, we can go to Assignments. You'll notice that we've added an assignment. Okay, you can also, from the navigator, go to the Handouts page, which we created. And on that Handouts page, there should be my Atomic Creation project, which students could view by just clicking on. It would ask them whether they wanted to download it. So see right up here, it says no preview is available. So click Download tab above. They'll go up here. They'll click Download. At which point they can choose to open it and then download it to their computer or print it out or whatever they like. So those are the basics. Obviously, if you have any questions, you can always go to the Help tab here in PBWorks, or you can come ask me. I'm happy to help out wherever I can. Hopefully this was useful to you. Feel free to join my PBWorks page if you want to see what I'm doing, if you think that that's helpful to you. My PBWorks page is mjonesscience.com, mjonesscience.pbworks.com. So just request access and I'll grant it, and you can always look at my page to see what I'm doing if you find that helpful, like I said. But anyway, I hope that this was helpful, and ask me questions if you need them. All right, bye-bye.